And this is it. It all comes down to this Kurt Cobain versus Zalika. And this is gonna be an intense one, I think. Hopefully we get a good finals. Let me change the top four. It's not top four anymore. It's finals. Gotta change the text.
Yeah. Two duelists walk in. One duelist walks out with a Kaiba Corp suitcase full of money.
A Kaiba Corp suitcase full of money, paid at your easiest convenience through a digital means. That's Kaiba Corp technology right there.
Now, this is why we need the metaverse. This is how we can actually exchange that money through the internet. It's necessary.
Exactly. Little do you know, Kaiba is actually the one behind Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. That does seem like something he would invent.
It's a fact.
Yeah, dual discs.
It's a canon fact.
Dual disc cryptocurrency. What's next for Kaiba? Who knows? He's always got the next. He probably invented electric cars too. While we're at it, I don't think it's Elon. It's definitely just Kaiba. So.
Look, Seto Kaiba exists as a fictional character in a 2D realm, so obviously his influence on the real world is very limited. That's why he needs to wear his very, very lifelike skin suit, Elon Musk.
Exactly. Elon, if you pull at that skin hard enough, it's there. So it's really kind of underneath. Okay, so Lika winning the dice roll again. I think we saw him win last dice roll as well, but his deck's got so many hand traps. It's prepared for going second as well. So that's probably okay. He's gonna go terraforming. Okay. Now that's not technically Ray, so that's okay. But I don't want to see a brick anyway. I want to see some back and forth. So okay, Area Zero is the perfect middle ground. It's not a brick, but it's not guaranteed Ray. Here comes
it's Ray
Zero.
If they're at the top of your deck.
Oh, but it's the Rose. Okay. It's a Rose. So it's not Ray, but it's a starter.
No, it gets you there.
He's thinking, well, he can only take Rose. For some reason, I thought he could take Fuchsia. He's thinking about taking multi-roll. Because multi-roll can send Area Zero to get the Ray.
See, there we go. There's Ray.
Yeah, but that plays hard into Ash. Like, hard into Ash, right? So, he's going for it. He is going for it. So, sending the Widow Anchor, going for the glory here. Here comes the multi-roll. Okay. Effect on Area Zero. Effect. And it's okay.
All right.
No. So he's going to get the Ray. Okay. And got 3 spells in Grave.
What? No way. I blinked and there were 3 spells. My goodness.
Okay, adds back the Widow Anchor. Going to make a Shizuku. Probably add our good friend Engage to the hand here. So we know it's going to be 3 mystery cards, and so probably some hand traps, and an Engage. So pretty good start here for Zalika. We're going to see Kurt lead on the Silent Boots special summon.
Oh, I hate seeing that.
Silent Boots.
Normal summoning for Boots into Boots means that you're not normal summoning another impactful card, which is just setting you behind a normal summon, essentially, and that bites.
It's a good thing that Cherubini sends for cost, though, right? Because
yes,
this can just get material out on the field. Again, I'm just worried about Nib. Nib is like the big worry here because that basically skips your turn, as if you have to deal with a Widow Anchor and a Nib, and then the Engage is coming. But we're gonna see a Torn Scales send here. That's interesting. Okay, so he's gonna go Boots. Is he gonna grab which trap is he gonna grab? We have JY Sharif. He says, if no Nib, PK is winning this. That may be true, but we have seen Zalika. He has got the Nib at the right time recently. So, okay, here comes back the Phantom Knights. I forget, what trap did he add? I didn't notice.
It was Fogblade.
It was Fogblade? Okay. So he pitches the Tour Guide, which is interesting. Very good play. He couldn't really normal Tour Guide for fear of Widow Anchor. So, okay, here comes the Anchor on the Scales. This is worrisome because this makes me feel like there's a Nib in his future with a Widow Anchor on the Torn Scales. But we will have to see.
Yeah, because stopping that keeps some extension stuff in check, and God, this has got to be in 5 range right now, right?
Yeah,
we're
double boots. 5, I think.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. The this was 4 and this was 5. What's
Yeah.
interesting is he didn't. If he searched Fogblade, he didn't discard it. He could have discarded it here, right? Instead of the tour guide to have a Fogblade engraved to maybe revive this Rusty.
That is a Valor instead. Okay.
Valor instead. Okay, so Valor instead.
Maybe the Fogblade keep was to hedge against the Nibiru. Like if their entire board gets stopped, at least they have some kind of interaction next turn.
Oh, but here comes Fusion Destiny. Okay, pretty huge here. Fusion Destiny.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's big. That's big. Okay, so we're gonna see. Oh, do you attack here? He gets back in area 0. That's the hard thing to stomach here, right? Because it's gonna go Ray into Kagari, add back the area 0, but it is damage.
Yeah, we attack that. So they bring the Ray back.
Yeah, brings the Ray back.
If they don't tag into something else, they get run over by Bardiche. And if they do tag out, then they could DP.
Oh, no, this is good. He can DP, yeah.
Oh. Yeah, because it doesn't target, of course.
Yeah, it doesn't target. That's true. So, and then they have like the whole, you have to be in the right place. So if you chain Sagari, it'll just be popped, which makes sense. Oof. I technically I think this is right. So you're as a turn player, yeah, this works. This works. As a turn player, you have priority, so you can activate this quick effect. That's a good call there. But he's gonna pop his Rusty. Very interesting.
It's negated, but it can come back later, so I'm not sure what the point of that was. Oh, he's gonna keep it off board in case anything weird happens, like it could get stolen, and then he can pop the Fogblade later to bring it back.
Yeah, so this is the Nibiru here.
Unless that happens.
This is the one issue with using the DPE, right? Which is you get Nibiru, right? If you could wait till the end of phase to try to pop like say multi-roll, then you would keep your DPE around. For some reason, we know Zalika just has the nib. Like I don't know what it is, but my spidey senses were tingling there. My nib senses were tingling.
Mm-hmm.
It was probably
something about playing Engage in your deck just means you have all the hand traps.
Yeah. And now this multi-roll will for free get rid of this nib. So this is the issue of using the nib on the Ray. So it was basically, do you want to stop area 0 or multi-roll was the question. And you can stop multi-roll in the end phase too, but we have a droll here. Okay.
Doesn't stop Kagari. Does it stop Kagari? It's only from deck, right?
Yeah, it's only from
main deck to the hand.
Deck,
okay.
Yeah. We got chat saying, yeah, maybe he should have popped his own DPE instead of the Rusty, which makes sense as well. That's also a good point. Yeah, that makes sense.
And then you would have gotten for more damage too. Like I was going through hoops on that Bardiche destruction, but like it feels like that was suboptimal.
Right. I mean, Striker has Shark Cannon anyway, so I'm not sure if it's even safer on the field than in the graveyard. But now we're gonna see the value here. But here's the Fogblade.
There we go.
He's got to deal with another Widow Anchor here. But yeah, just imagine if he had DPE here, right? I feel like this it changes the landscape of the game here. He's still got Celestial Dasher. So not totally out of woods. He still has Silent Boots, right? So sets 1. Okay, so here comes Dasher Celestial to go and get this. Now, should he have banished his DPE instead of the Dasher? Dasher may have some value later in the game. I'm not sure. Like if you have some way to reborn this DPE, it may have some value, is what I'm saying. Right?
No, that makes a lot of sense. Of course, this is talking about a level of expertise that I don't know what either player is at, but I feel like the idea of banishing your boss monster out of your grave is so taboo to like general play that it doesn't come up when you just think about your plays.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably not going to make that much of a difference because Dasher special summon. Yeah. We've got a lot of Striker experts in the chat talking about sort of the lines of play, which is good. I can't focus on it all and commentate on the game, but I think we're going to see some interesting stuff. So nothing good, unfortunately, for that. So Zalika's gonna link this Kagari. That sends the Fogblade to the graveyard. Here comes Hayate. Okay. So really interesting here. Here comes Hayate in for 1500. Now, what is this gonna send? What does he want access to? I don't know. Shark Cannon? Another Widow Anchor. Okay. So
Okay.
main phase 2, I mean, I assume we're gonna see another Kagari. Maybe save the Kagari. Okay, because he's already burned through 2. There comes another Fogblade.
Okay. We're never running out of those, folks.
Yeah.
Get used to it.
We got another one left in the deck somewhere. We have Nicholas saying that Kaiba also invented the internet. From our Kaiba discussion earlier. That may be true. He wanted to play dueling books, so he invented the internet, which makes a lot of sense, actually.
Yeah. And then he stole the infrastructure for that and made Master Duel.
Exactly. It is incredible. He keeps getting away with it.
Once again, people with money, am I right?
Exactly. Okay, so here comes Shizuku out. That's the last Kagari, by the way, I think. Am I seeing stuff? 3 Kagaris. Okay. There's 3 Kagaris in the graveyard.
Wow, okay.
So here comes Shizuku. What will this get here?
And I wish I could say that every spell that goes to the grave now is locked there, but modules be doing modules, man.
Yeah, that's the Sky Striker Mega Module multi-roll. Okay, so what's this gonna hit? On boots, do you just chain the Fogblade to get the boots here? He is. Okay, so he's gonna chain Fogblade on the boots.
Might as well. These are hard once per turn, so you might as well manage them.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the thing is, he's gonna get this Shark Cannon back anyway, so he's just like forcing stuff out here.
You're right. And that's what the second Fogblade is for.
Exactly. So we got Fogblade, but then it's like a game, right? Because he can't Fogblade the Rusty because it'll just get Shark Cannoned. But then also he can't Shark Cannon the Rusty because it'll just get Fogblade. So we're just sitting here forever. But then the Rusty's in the graveyard right now, so that's probably still benefiting Zalika there.
And people say there's no politics in Yu-Gi-Oh! We're literally watching brinksmanship.
Oh my god!
Ow.
No! Ow! That hurts my senses right there. That's a TC Boo on that. Ow! Ow!
Oh god!
Ow!
Well, the Shark Cannon is free now. What are you bringing back with the Fogblade?
That's true. I guess. I mean, I don't even know what you do here. Do you send? You either pop this or you send the one that's not going to be banished.
Yeah, you think on that, Kurt Cobain, because you got to find an out to this now. Otherwise, this game is sunk.
Yeah. Do you even need do you even need it? Did he even need the TC boot? Probably not, honestly. But now the question is, do you concede to save time? Because that is really the biggest question, I think. Like, do you really want to play Striker in time? I don't know, probably not, honestly.
No, not with Hayate.
Yeah, so
that
one I think was the one. That one should be banished, I think. Which is I think what.
No, that's the normal summoned one or special summoned one. I think.
I SS it from hand. Oh, I can't keep track of. I thought that was the. You can check the logs. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, it doesn't really matter that much, but okay.
Yeah. Because you would always choose which one is more advantageous to you, anyway.
Okay, so here we go. There comes the banish on the boots.
Fogblade 3.
I mean, hey, he's out of Kagaris. It's winnable.
You can do it. Gosh.
Listen, if Kurt Cobain wins this game, he's gonna prove us all wrong. I'm gonna look like an idiot. They'll be like,
Kurt, please, I'm begging you, please have the spice. Please have the anti-striker spice. I'm betting my entire personality on this.
I mean, that would be amazing. Like, I'm trying to figure out how. Like, okay, top deck Harpy's Feather Duster, maybe. Like what?
Oh man, the value on that.
Yeah, what could it be? Now, one thing I noticed is that actually the two PKs that made it to top, by the way, were both 50 and 60 card variants. which is interesting. Like, I'm a pretty big believer in 40 cards, but both topping variants were 50 and 60 cards. Do you think I know you're a bit of a PK player yourself. What do you think about adding more cards into that? Actually, I have to change this too. I forgot I didn't change this to finals. Okay, here we go. Like, but what do you think? Do you think 50 and 60 is the way to go? Like,
So there's a precedent for decks of that size being good, but they need to have very specific enablers. Like grass format was the time of the 60 card deck, but that was one that essentially made your deck 40 cards off the resolution of a single card. So we were still playing with those levels of consistency, just with like a +8 to go along with it. I do not think that Phantom Knights have been afforded the number of starter cards that make a 50 to 60 card deck viable.
But here
Like
we are.
Here we are. Like they made it here. I'm not gonna say I know anything more than these players because they're making tournaments and I'm sitting here talking about Yu-Gi-Oh cards. But it just feels like there should be more than Fusion Destiny that's allowing these decks to play over the minimum amount of cards. And I just don't know what it is.
Well, I know there are a lot of just like so many things. Like, I don't know what it is. They just, level 3 monsters just have this knack of special summoning themselves out. Emergency teleport. We got the Psychics, Kagamucha Knight, Tour Guide, BAs. I mean, everything just summons itself out. But we'll see.
And those are really cool. But the issue with both of those is that they special summon from the hand, like Kagamucha, Boots. There's a lot of things that require specific setups. Very few of those extenders are independent of each other.
And well, we also get to see, some. You do get to play like Isolde, for example, right? Which is pretty cool. But okay, we get another pass here, and it's going to be a slow trot to the finish line. Here comes the Hayate again in.
There we go.
Sending something else here. What do you even send here? A Rose. I guess you don't have a Rose access yet, right? So get the Rose going as well.
It's kind of the same thing as seeing the multi-roll hit the field. When the Hayate is sending things like roses, you know every other card they have is stacked.
Yeah. It's like, well, what do I not have in here? Oh, Rose R. Yeah, let's throw one of those in there. I think Harpy's Feather Duster plus some crazy combo is really the only way. But I mean, this Hayate is just 2 more attacks. Okay, we Fog Blade the Hayate. Okay. So not. That's the 3rd Fog Blade, I think, right? One in the grave.
Yeah, that'd be number 3.
One here, and okay. So that is the 3rd Fog Blade. Wow. Okay, I mean, so, okay, let's do a little striker link check count here. We've got 3 Kagaris.
Kagari's out.
2 Shizuku. 2 Hayate. One of the Hayates is technically on the field. Okay, so he's going to multi-roll target his thing, chain Shark Cannon targeting Breaksword. Probably going to need to chain the PK link here. Yeah, okay, so the PK link.
Oh, he could save it because he has a face-down monsters. That doesn't count towards his Teekboo count. Oh, wait, I forgot. When did Teekboo go away? I was complaining about...
Yeah, he sent it off multi-roll. He sent it off multi-roll to I think, be able to link with strikers. Okay, so there goes the Rusty. Gone. Here comes the Fusion Destiny.
Oh my god.
Yep, so here's Fusion Destiny. This is going to start popping. I don't know what you pop here. I mean, it probably doesn't matter that much, again, but...
Whatever you want.
So here comes the pop. Puff's Prosperity.
The Prosperity, oh my gosh.
And
another thing that strikers are just really good at, if you can play a bunch of starter cards that get you into the game, and once you're all set up and they don't have any usage, you just send them with multi-roll, or pop them with Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer, or eat them for a snack to make sure your stamina's up. It's so versatile.
Yeah. And one issue I saw someone just point out also as well is, there's only 20 minutes left in this match, roughly speaking. Right? Should he have conceded a bit earlier to save time? Right? Because I would hate to see this come down to some time scramble at the end. Right? That would kind of suck.
That would be a big woof. And what do you do in this scenario? You're locked in with the DPE, another Teekboo.
That was actually pretty cool use of the Tikaboo there. He chained Tikaboo to be able to use his DPE in response to a droplet pitching a monster. So, kind of cool.
So good. So good. Some Night Beam plays right here.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Banishes the cloak. Gonna chain to special back the cloak. I'm actually impressed how long PK has stayed in this game, though. Like, got tactics.
Oh!
Tactics. He's drawn. He's drawn. Okay. Okay. I'm impressed how long Kurt has stayed in this game. He stayed in longer than I would have the stomach for, honestly.
If you've played 20 minutes in this game, you've got to get that game at this point. You need to wrench victory back from the jaws of defeat.
That would, yeah. I mean, he has played his heart out, honestly. So this is a grind fest, which is honestly, what else do you expect, right? What else do you expect with Striker? It's going to be a grind fest.
Absolutely.
And I think Striker players actually like that. Yeah, it's okay. So he passes.
I think it's that
oh no, he's done.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, no, I think it might be. If I'm misremembering this, let me know. But I remember at one point hearing that competitive players are really liking formats that are really slower and games take longer because it allows both players to make more meaningful decisions. So it shows a lot more skill as opposed to formats where games get really short because there's less opportunity to make meaningful decisions.
Yeah, it's definitely, yeah. I mean, there's definitely, I mean, by like nature, if the game is longer, there's just gonna be more decisions. That's just like sort of how like it works. There's just probably, turns probably correlate with the number of decisions made. But it's also like, yeah, it's a tough balancing act, right? Because you don't want games to take too long. Like, no one wants their first game to take 40 minutes, right? And you just like flip a coin in game 2 for like a draw or a win.
True.
So hard to see here. We are going to see Kurt go first, though. He's going to have to play through a bunch of hand traps. Because I know we've already seen Zalika's got the hand traps. He has came prepared.
Happen.
He has came prepared. We got a little bit of a fake out here. Because you're going first.
Okay,
a little bit of a fake out here. Here comes the Kagari into the... Gonna get back to drones here. Okay, so he had like a starter. Not Ray, though. So that's sort of important.
The honorary mermaid play.
Oh, but is he gonna go DPE here? He's gonna go DPE. Okay. Okay, gonna go for the Anaconda. Okay. Interesting. So I see. He's gonna go here, gonna go for the Shizuku. So this is how he's gonna get his DPE. I like this. He's gonna get both DPE and engage in the opener here. So pretty nice little. I guess that's a cool little trick with the Hornet drones that you can do, I guess. So he has a normal summon. And here comes the DP, sets 1, end phase, gonna get the engage here. Okay. And he's gonna go DPE, pop itself, and the Verte DP graveyard effect. Interesting. Alright. So probably hard to say. Here comes the DPE. So we know at most 2 hand traps, right? Plus the back row. Lightning Storm kills the TC Boo. That's big. That's a start, right?
All right.
That's a start.
That's what kept Kirk down the entirety of last game. So
yeah,
that's a great way to start out.
Yeah, that's a great way to start out. Here comes these 2. Okay, so yeah, again, it's just gonna be. It really like every time I say this, does he have Nib? That's like the $1 million question. Now, interesting that Kurt didn't go and set something before he went into the Cherubini here. He's gonna chain Emerald. Oh, beautiful. Wait. It doesn't sense for cost though. It sense for. Oh no. He's negating it though because it's a continuous effect. It's a continuous effect. I get it. Okay, so
what in the world?
Oh my god. Okay, wait. We have to break this down. Okay, so it was summon this Chainlink 1 DPE trying to pop Cherubini, right? We had Chainlink 2 emergency teleport all cards stay on the field until chain resolve completely. So they're saying when the DP resolves, he will be able to send E-Telly to be able to protect with the Cherubini. But then there was Chainlink 3 Veiler, right, to negate the continuous effect of the Cherubini to try to still be able to pop it. Chainlink 4 Droplets negating the original DPE to stop the effect, right? So that way it doesn't actually get popped at all. And now we have a Lancia after all of this, after the Psychic Wielder special summon.
Man, and that cuts off so much.
Yeah, it does cut off a lot here. Now I think we still can use Cherubini, right? Wait, what, did he send? He didn't send anything off Cherubini yet, right?
Not yet.
Yeah.
But like, what do you send now? Because I guess you could set up for later turns, but almost nothing you send is gonna be useful under Lancia, right?
Yes, he's gonna.
Yeah, Tornscale's not gonna do anything.
Tornscale's not gonna do anything. This is a little. Yeah, so this isn't like another 2 hand trap hand. I mean, it's about as good as you could ask for if you're a striker player. 2 hand traps with the.
So you unicorn, shuffle the Phoenix. No, we're gonna make our own DP.
Okay, so it's DP versus DPE. Now the biggest question is, I think Kurt's got follow up. He's got what we known in the business as follow up, right, in the next turn for sure.
Oh yeah, his grave is stacked for next turn.
Yeah, but. Can he survive? It's close. Striker's not known for killing, but it's going to be a close one. It's going to be like a photo finish, honestly.
Yeah.
Right? Because, okay, so DP, I mean, these are just going to trade for the Shizuku, maybe?
Yeah, the issue is that not only is DPE applying a debuff, but so is Shizuku.
Yeah, so how much is this? 2 spells. It's only 600 debuff.
600? Okay, so it was enough to get over Shizuku. By 100, I think.
No. 600 debuff, it would be 19 versus 15? Oh, but there's a debuff from his Phoenix Enforcer as well.
Yeah.
There's a debuff. So okay, so it goes back to this. So I think it's not the end of the world here. We've got 2 Phoenix Enforcers. Does this Phoenix Enforcer technically die during the last end phase because of Fusion Destiny? I guess after this card resolves. So maybe but destroy it. Doesn't really matter. But anyway.
Oh no, yeah, that other Phoenix Enforcer reset itself by destroying their own Verte.
Right, I'm just talking about the Fusion Destiny thing. If you destroy your own Verte, it doesn't reset itself. Oh, but it might have reset itself already. I don't know. I can't remember. It probably doesn't matter that much. But here comes the DPE trades. Oh, did he just go pop his own stuff so that DP doesn't resolve? He can't activate Engage. That's huge. Okay, I didn't even think about this play. Okay, but it's not over because he has Dasher Celestial. So he can try to get rid of this DP. But what he did there was he used his DP on his Verte and his DP. DP specifies it must destroy 2 cards at least, or else it doesn't do anything. So with this DP in the extra or in the main monster zone, he can't activate Engage, right? So Kurt is gambling that he won't be able to just use Striker spells this turn. So that's a really, really nice play. In fact, it actually just got pointed out in chat by one of our viewers here, JY. So I mean, wow. DP is staying on the field. Okay.
The galaxies these brains are made of are just churning.
It's incredible. I mean, this is really amazing. So now does he have a way to get rid of it? I mean, it's Area 0, multi-roll, or normal summon Link, but you really don't want a normal summon Link. That gets rid of your DP. But you might have to. Wow. So I think we went just from Striker being in a good position. Now Phantom Knights is in a really good position. $1 million question though. What are these sets? Right? And
God, like
it's hard to say.
And what really sucks is that the second Kurt commits a second card to the board, or any card that you can guarantee destroying with Phoenix Enforcer, then you can pop it, and then any of those set cards that are Striker spells are now online.
Right. Also, you got to be careful about using DP with no cards in your field, because then your opponent can chain DP, and then you'll have nothing to pop. But he's going for it. So here comes the thing. He's going to normal summon with Ragnarok. So this Scales has come back because of this Ancient Cloak. Okay, so this is really interesting. Here it comes. This is we know that the card in hand is probably not it could be a hand trap. One of these set cards is Engage. We don't know what the other ones are, I don't think. Right? So it's going to be a really interesting question. Is one of them TC Boo? I guess is a question. So,
if it does, that would force an Enforcer real quick.
yeah, so here comes Enforcer. He's just going to let it resolve. Yeah, I don't think there's really a point. You could chain your own Enforcer to try to miracle pop one of the back rows. He's going to go after the Torn Scales. Okay. He still has his Enforcer for a TC Boo in case that comes up. However, now the Striker spells are live if there are any set down there. So one of them is engaged, but obviously that's not a quick play. So that's not going to do anything. Yeah, okay, so here comes the Boots. What will Boots get here?
So Boots. Now, have we used... We've used Ancient Cloak this turn, so we can't get a Boots to summon more Boots, if we haven't already used its special summon effect yet.
Yeah.
It could just be more Fogblade. Ooh, Wings!
Go for the Wings. Okay, so maybe he has a way to discard this or something like that. Oh my, okay, DDR, summon back. So cool, he's able to discard the Wings here.
Excuse me?
By the way, he has Dester Celestial, or Dasher Celestial, excuse me. I don't know what I just said there. So if he can get rid of that last card in his hand, he's, can do that. Here comes the Ancient Cloak. It's going to buff the DP by 800. I like it. Getting the attack boost in.
Good stuff.
Okay. Here comes Breaksword. I like this a lot too. Let's start getting rid of those back row, right? If you hit engage, you're happy. If you hit something good, you're happy. We're just going to see Concede.
Oh my god!
Concede.
It's a game! It's a game 3! Oh my god.
It's exciting. We're going to game 3 DCS finals. I mean, a couple $100 is on the line here, at least. I don't know the full payout, but it's basically double, I think, from first to second. So you're looking to double your money here. We're going to the casino, dealing some blackjack, trying to double your money here. Now we saw Kurt make Zalika go first in game 2. There may be some, thinking going on, right? Kurt's usually really fast. Like he plays fast, he sides fast, he does everything fast, right? But he's thinking right now. Yeah. It's the mind game. Oh, but he's done already.
Now the question is it practice or recklessness?
Yeah, I don't know. Here comes. Good luck. Let's see what happens here. Finals of DCS. Who is going to go first? It's going to be Kurt. Okay. Oh, no, this is Zalika. Never mind. I got too excited there. I thought it was going to be Kurt. Here comes Pot of Prosperity. So we got confirmation. 740 for first place. 370 for second. They're playing for $370 right here. Here comes Prosperity. First 6. Right? What will we see? Will we see a starter? Oh, he hits the 6th card Ray.
The last one.
I can't believe it. 6 card Ray
right now.
Well, I can't believe it. Get 6 card Ray,
and he takes it. So he needed it, and it was the last. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. 6 card Ray.
Out of here.
What in the world? Okay. So he starts with Ray. He's got his starter, but he couldn't. Notice he couldn't take the Sanctum. He couldn't take the TC Boo.
No.
So, what's it again? One set, we probably got 3 hand traps up in there, right? We got the engage in the hand. It's coming up to Kurt now. It's coming up to Kurt here. What does Kurt have, right? What does Kurt have?
If the answer isn't full combo, I'm going to post a scathing rant on Twitter.
Okay. Here we are. I think we're going to play this whole game out. I think we've got 7 minutes in time, if I'm seeing that correctly. So we're gonna get plus the 4 turns. Here comes Scales pitching Wings. Okay. So look, what Lancia? Lancia's a huge one. Right? Is there gonna be a Lancia? What kind of hand? I know there's hand traps there. You know it. I know it.
There can't not
watchers know it. We got 85 viewers. Everyone knows that there's hand traps there, right?
But they're not playing it on Res. Why would they hold off on Lancia if they didn't have it after Res on this?
That's true. So it might not be Lancia. It might be Nib though. Could be Nib.
Could be Nib.
Man, this is interesting.
That's 2.
This is 2.
Chat, we got to count along.
Yeah,
we got number 2.
Okay, and this is going to be 3. Cherubini has been summoned. Will we see anything on Cherubini? No. So let's see. What does he send for cost here? Sends the Graph. Okay, so we're going the BA line here. Graph going to summon out something. We got thinking here.
Okay.
So the only thing that stops Graph is probably Ash or Call by the Grave set. So one of those two, and maybe that's a little bit telegraphed there that you have Ash or Call by the Grave. Um,
But if it's either of those, that might mean he doesn't have Nibiru because he's not letting him extend into it.
yeah, chain to Cherubini. He's gonna chain to Cherubini. Okay, this works as well. So Sharkania, some DD Crow effect. So this will This will not allow the graph to activate. Again, graph has to be in the graveyard when it's time to activate is there. So it just won't be able to activate. This will stop the graph. Pretty good, I would say. Maybe now he has a Lancia because he had a Shark Cannon first, although I don't know. I think I agree with you on this one. Probably no Lancia in the opener. So it just comes down to what else there is.
If I remember the wording, with Lancia, it's only your opponent who can't banish, but you'd still be able to stop. You'd still be able to banish their cards.
No, it's everybody. No banishing at all.
Really?
Yeah,
okay.
No banishing at all. So I think you're right though. I don't think there's a Lancia. Okay, so here comes the Boots. Boots is going to grab Fogblade. Is this going to be the Torrent Scales back? Okay, it is going to be Torrent Scales coming back.
It's free real estate.
It is free. Now, will we see?
It's 4. No, this is still 3.
Yeah, but this
we didn't get the graph summon.
Yeah, but even if you nib on this, he still has the wings engrave, right? So you can't really nib on this. It doesn't work because you're just going to come right back. So we're still not sure if he has nib or not. He's gonna get the Shade Brigandine. Now he can't activate it from hand. You have to have no trap cards in your graveyard. He has a trap card right now. So that is not a legal activation. Someone should stop that, I believe. If you have
he might just be showing that he's setting it because it goes right to the field.
Oh, okay. That might be that. You might be right. You might be right. He still has to, oh, that's right. He hasn't finished resolving. Just something to be aware of. He can't activate this.
It is important.
Okay, so now he can.
And there we go.
Okay, here comes the Silent Boots. Now we're gonna see the Shade Brigandine.
Cool.
Okay.
Level 4 monster for some reason.
Yeah, level 4. Here comes Isolde.
Isolde.
Ooh. Okay, so this is
and still no response. Ooh.
I mean, there has to be a
could still be a Nibiru. There could.
There has
this
to be
doesn't say nothing,
right?
But there is, but I hope there's not.
I'm in the same boat here. We're gonna have Isolde send. It's usually 1 for the Renaud. Or yeah, here it is. Okay, 1. Gonna add back the DDR.
I love getting free equip spells. It's great.
Okay, Unicorn.
And it's co-linked.
What does this do when it's co-linked? It draws, right? Yeah, very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Ray triggers. Chain. What's he got? Oh, he's got a DD Crow.
Oh my god. It's an OTK.
Oh, Chain's Ghost Spell.
What does it matter?
Oh, Chain's another DD Crow. What is going on in this game? What is going on? Now he tactics. He's gonna look at his hand. Oh, he chains Nibiru, but it's not enough. It's not enough. Yeah, this is not enough. Oh my gosh. That game just ended so quickly. The game just ended out of nowhere.
Oh wow.
That game just ended out of nowhere. Oh my gosh.
Wait, okay, so walk me through this a little bit. So he had the Nibiru in hand the entire time, but he conceded to the triple tack. Why?
Why not play this out? It's a good question, right? I mean, this was going to shuffle back a Celestial, which is not that big a, or shuffle back the Engage. But was it over? I'm just trying to look for Phantom Knight's plays here.
Because he had the Engage and the Celestial in hand. The Engage isn't online.
It's not.
Oh man.
Did he have this DDR? Was that DDR?
Yeah, he searched it off the Renaud.
So he didn't use it yet.
Yeah, I hadn't used it yet, so that was available.
But it's not.
He had the cosmic. He had the cosmic cyclone though. That would have been rough.
Yeah, but it's not guaranteed a loss. I'm just trying to look through this real quick. Maybe DDR for something back. Well, but no. He has to have Link Spider to make Verte, right? You have to put him on Link Spider yesterday because the Nibiru token's a normal monster. I believe Verte requires 2 effect monsters. So I don't actually know, but that was a crazy end.
That was a crazy chain link to end the game out, though. Holy cow!
Yeah, that was insane.
Good grief!